Hi everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Before we get into the video, I would just like to thank you, the subscribers, for subscribing to the channel. We now reached 2,000 subscribers, so well done. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. So, to the video. I have a field maple in the workshop. When I first got this, it was £3 out of allotment. A lad was growing them and selling them all for £3. So that's how much I give for this. I think it was about 4 years ago, maybe less. It's never going to make a prize tree or a show tree. I just like the tree because it's got a nice root system at the bottom. So this is just one I keep in the collection just to play about with. It's got a few issues, like this top here, where it's got a bit inverse taper, but I can't take that away because I'll sever the live vein because it's only got one live vein at the back. So what we'll do is, we'll come in, we'll clean the moss off, I'll show you the root system, that's why I kept the tray, because it's got a nice nabari on it. Then we'll clean it up a little bit, then we'll add some wire on and put a bit basic styling back into the tray. So with no further ado, let's get cracked on and see what we can make out of this. So here's the ugly bit at the top. See, we've only got a little bit live there, and if we come round the back, just on the back, I do have this as the front, but it's got a nice root flare here on the front of the tree. What we'll do is we'll get this crap off the pot, then we'll have a look at it and see what we can do. First thing I want to do is remove these weeds, then we can have a look at the nabari on this tree, which is the only reason I've kept this tree. Go with a repot. Might have been in this pot too, yeah. I think it probably has. Instead of boring you with cleaning this out, what I'll do is I'll just get all the weeds out and we'll come back and we'll have a look at it. So this is the reason I kept the tray, because of the root spread. Like I say, it'll never make a show tray. It's just I like the nabari on it. We have one root crossing the other root here, which once it gets repotted we could take it off, and that would open that up a bit. It's a nice looking nabari on this tray. That's just wire, it's not a root. It had inverse taper in here, so when I first got the tray I just had a bit play with the carbon. It was my first ever go, that's why it looks a mess. This is natural shari in there. It was under the ground when I pulled the tray out. Like I says, it'll never make a show tray. It's just one I keep in the collection just for it to play with. You look at the top, this is where it's dead. It's got a little bit inverse taper there. It's where it's been cut down and chopped back. But I'm thinking we could change it. So this is the front. I know all the carbon and everything's on this side, but it's that ugly thing at the top, which I don't like. Plus we've got the handlebars there, so one would have to come off. If we change it to this angle to the front, that can come round into the back and it will get rid of the handlebar. I don't know yet. We'll find out. What I'm going to do now is just remove anything that's like that growing straight up. I want to take that off there. If we look at this branch, our first buds is there. Then we've got about a 3-inch spread to the next ones. If I was using this as the front, I was going to get rid of that altogether. I'm still going to get rid of it. There we go. I didn't want to just chop back to there and leave that. We'll just take it off. Clean that up a bit. Just having a look as we're going up. Yeah. I want to get shot of these two here and all. Too small. We keep coming up the tree. We start getting shoots coming out where we don't want them. Getting 2 into 1, like the same as this here. So I'm just going to take them off. We have dead branches in the middle, which we can cut off. I think I might just get some wire on this tree, wire the full lot, then I can start to take off what I'm not going to use. This is a bit of a mess in here. What I want to do is get the branch to come down into 2. I want to take that out of there. That's growing straight up, so I'm going to take them off that. That divides into 2 and short into nodes there. I could wire this and space it out to put it into 2. So I'm just going to come back to some buds on that one. Take the middle out of there, if I can. By the time that's wired and that's down, we can have a pad, start of a pad. Take the middle out of there. I think the best thing to do now is get some wire on this tree. See where we're going to go from there. This top of the apex needs a bit of a clean. I'll take that knuckle out of there. I'm on 2 mines of the front. This is ugly. This is definitely ugly. So I'm thinking that's got to be the front. I know we have a little bit inverse there. Like I say, it's never going to make a short tray. So if I'm using this as the front, that's no good. I can wire that down into there. Right. Right. What I'm going to do is, all I've done is clean them up a little bit, which you've seen. Took the middles out, split the branch into 2. 1 into 2, same one there. The top I haven't really done much with. What we'll do is I'm going to get it wired, all of it wired, put it into shape, then we can take off what we don't want. I'm not going to bore you with wiring the tray. What I'll do is I'll get the wire on, then we'll come back, add a bit basic shape into it, and prune back what we don't want as we go on. It's always best to wire the full tray, then you can just take off what you don't want. So I'll be back in a second. Right, back in a bit once I've gotten the tray wired. I'm getting the wire on all of the tray. When I was wiring the tray, I see as I might use this as the front earlier on. I don't like this bit, it comes in too far. So if we got this as the front, it's got a lot more inverse taper on there. So I want to go back to the original front. It doesn't look as too bad as what it is from the yon side. So I want to keep this as the front. I know I said this is ugly, but never mind. Here's what it is. So I want to start to style the tray. I'm going to start with this bottom branch and work up. I'll see if I can bend this round into the back so we can get rid of that handlebar movement in there. Then we'll start and create something with the apex. So it's basically start off with your first branch, work up the tray. We'll see what we'll get. As always, I'll just stick some music on for this because I might start talking to myself and everything, and you'll be seeing these crackers that hour. I removed a branch from there, two from here, which was too thin. Plus, this is the front, been coming straight arrows. I removed the little skinny one at the back because I was thinking about using this as the front. But no, that looks terrible, that. So, here I go, and we'll just see what we can create.
Yeah, I'm nervous on the surface, I look fine. My brain feels heavy, my traumatized mind. And I'm so tired, I can't feel my eyes. Whoa, whoa. I'm petty, but I know how to lie. I feel feelings that I can't describe. I'm not breathing, but I'm still alive. Whoa, whoa. But I think I'll...
So here's a look at the tray. I know it doesn't look like much at the minute. What I have noticed is, where's it at? I've got a bud starting to pop. Well, happy days. That is an ugly front, that. It's one place that's at the back. But it's just got a little bit branch placement in it. So that's it for this file maple. I know it doesn't look like much. I said it's not a very good tray to start with. It's just I like the root spread on this tray. So it's only for me collection. What we'll do is we'll let it grow next year, prune back, and we might be getting better ramification. I'm pleased I didn't go with that for the front. I know the roots look good there, but that's ugly, that bit there. We'll try to place the branches out a bit to fill the backs of the tree in, the sides. But we'll only use what we've got, just to start. I know I said this is ugly, but it is what it is. You can only make do with what you got. There's no way I can chop that off there, create new later. Of course, we wouldn't have the taper up at the top, we'll just have a big stump, then we'll have to start again. That'll make something. A few yards should look alright. So that draws us to the end of this video. If you like it, please hit the thumbs up, and if you haven't, please subscribe. And as always, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Ta-da, folks!